man is back.
Oh, my gosh, the ring got messed up. This is a 5 out of freaking 5.
It is beat making time.
Next week is E3 week. My album comes out next week.
I have delivered.
This is your boy.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen of the YouTube citizens, y'all know who this is. This is your boy Dash True Inferno. Back at it with another Call of Duty Modern Warfare video for you guys. And Warzone gameplay will be brought to you guys next week. I have a lot of stuff going on this week. Speaking of a lot of stuff going on this week, a lot of news has been breaking out. Keywords there. But yeah, a lot of news have been breaking out over the past few days. So for example, I had 2 topics that I had to push back. One of them was about how GameStop, funny enough, was taking stolen tech. I had to push that back because of the announcement about Reggie now joining GameStop as a board of director member, and I was going to talk about that, but now I had to push that back next week because of the breaking news that was hinted at last night actually, but now came to fruition today, and that is this: E3 is canceled. E3 is canceled. So yeah, a lot of things has been either canceled or potentially could discuss being canceled. Like for example, there's a meeting between the NBA commissioner and the NBA owners about what to do about their upcoming games and the playoffs and things of that nature because of the disease that based off of a beer that resonated in that country that I would not name. And I'm saying all this because if you mention the name of that disease or where, like the country that it's originated from, wherever the case may be, YouTube will demonetize your video. Now, granted, I'm nowhere near monetized with this channel, but for future sake, you never know, I don't want to risk that. So that's why I will not be mentioning the name of that disease by its name. But I can mention the COVID-19, which will be mentioned in this video. And if you don't believe me, check out Rick Review Tech USA video when he talk about the, what's his name, the Papa John guy getting in trouble on YouTube accidentally. That was a funny video. But back on the task at hand, E3 is canceled. So I'm about to read this article from IGN, which you know is legit. So basically, it says this: a statement from the ESA, the company or group or whoever that actually hosts E3. A statement from them reads, and I quote here: after careful consultation with our members' companies regarding the health and safety of everyone in our industry, our fans, our employees, our exhibitors, and our longtime E3 partners, we have made the difficult decision to cancel E3 2020, scheduled for June 9th to the 11th in Los Angeles. Continuing on. Following increased and overwhelming concerns about the COVID-19 virus, we felt this was the best way to proceed during such an unprecedented global situation. We are very disappointed that we are unable to hold this event for our fans and supporters, but we know it's the right decision based on the information we have today. And added on to this, let me see, there was also more stuff as well. The ESA also confirmed that it was, and I'm quoting here, exploring options with our members to coordinate an online experience to showcase industry's announcements and news in June 2020. And that's the end quote right there. But they did say that both attendees and exhibitors will be contacted about full refunds. Quoting there, full refunds right there. So, and I'm looking on Twitter rather, and there's quite a few people who are like losing their minds over this. They deeply depressed, get sad. And my mindset is, I knew this was coming. I knew this was coming. And I knew this was coming not because of the COVID-19 virus. Let's toss that out the window. Let's toss that out the window. I think it was last week or the week before when I talked about how E3 is dying. I legit released a video about that. And I don't recall even mentioning the COVID-19 virus or anything related to that. I don't recall mentioning that in that video. But I knew this was going to happen, even if this virus did not exist. I knew this was going to happen. Why? Because a lot of people were pulling up. And I found out recently that somebody, I don't remember who it is, from a company that deals with marketing for E3, he pulled out. He stepped out after 5 weeks on the job. And I'm like, and you know, this was like in between last year's E3 and what was originally going to be this year's E3. And I was like, that's somebody else that pulled out. So remember, I said that Sony pulled out again. Nintendo, they've been basically pulled out for years outside from their Treehouse event. But in terms of them like presenting stuff, no, they had not been at E3 for years. EA basically pulled out. They got their own thing. That's probably going to be canceled too. And Geoff Keighley, how you pronounce his name, he pulled out this year. So a number of people have been pulling out of E3 this year. And based on all of that, and based on how E3 been over the past few years, because let's be real, all of the major games, the trailer for the major games that was going to be presented at E3, they get leaked a week or two prior. So it's like, why E3 exists to begin with? I mean, not to begin with. Back then it was dope, but nowadays it's like, bruh, there's no need for E3 because look what Nintendo's doing. They're doing their reveals online. It's recorded and is, as far as I know, free for them to do so. They just drop the video on YouTube and boom, they done. Sony, even though they're not doing anything around E3 time, they didn't do it last year, which in my opinion hurt them, but they could easily do the exact same thing. Say, yo, check out our live stream rather. We're going to be tell you guys what's coming from Sony. They could do that. So why should these companies go to E3, pay their money to showcase what's coming over the next year or 2 or 3 or 7 or whatever the case may be, where they can do all of that for free with live streaming, with pre-recorded videos and drop it on YouTube or on their own websites, like, and do all that for free. There is no need for E3. And again, it would not surprise me if E3 kicked the bucket permanently. So they talk about, oh, it's gonna come out next year. I'm like, no, it's not. This was the final nail in the coffin for E3. So yeah, the COVID-19 was the final nail in the coffin. Like this was gonna happen eventually, even if the COVID-19 did not happen, did not exist. But yeah, this was the final nail. So basically, the inevitable came quicker than expected because of the COVID-19 virus. So how did I possibly? I mean, I had moments when they announced Kingdom Hearts 3 for the first time. I literally lost my mind. I was going crazy when they announced Kingdom Hearts 3 for the first time, and it took place at E3. It was not leaked, nothing like that. This joint took place at E3, and I will admit to you guys, I was losing my mind. Like, I was going ballistic. I could not believe it. I was so loud. I was shocked, and you know, it was a great E3 experience without me being down there. I never been at E3. Back then, I always wanted to go to E3, but as the years continue on and the leaks happen and stuff like that, it's like, no, that's no longer my bucket list. I do not want to go to E3 anymore. And in my opinion, no one will ever go to E3 ever again because it's irrelevant. At this point in time, with the internet, with live streaming, with YouTube, with Twitch, and all these other online platforms, social media platforms that these developers, these companies could use, E3 is a waste of time, and this is the final nail in the coffin. I'm saying it right here, right now, E3 is dead. So, I'm going to call it a wrap. So, with all that said, y'all know who this is. This is boy New J Gatsby, a.k.a. New Stephen A. Smith, saying peace out, y'all, and I'll see y'all next time. Yeah.